It's Wednesday, my dudes, and you know what that means? It's time for Cassian Andor. We finally have the first 3 episodes dropping today, and to celebrate, I figured I'd finally take a look at this Black Series Captain Cassian Andor from the Rogue One reissue line. So this Cassian Andor was available several years back when Rogue One dropped as part of a Target exclusive 3-pack with him, Jyn Erso, and the Death Trooper Commander. It's the only way to get that Commander to date, and it was the only way to get this figure until it's been reissued. And that face paint's egregious, but we are looking a little bit better in the package. So anyway, I want to get into the review. Before we do that, I'm okay with if we talk Andor in the comments. Let's keep it spoiler-free for a couple of days. Let's get a couple of people to watch it. But you can totally drop down below, hey, I loved it, hey, I didn't love it. But if there's any surprise cameos or anything big, plot, major, keep it to yourselves in my comment section for a day or two, but we will totally talk about it soon. So, without further ado, let's get into the review. Alright, this is where I normally will talk about the packaging, and I will, but one thing I did forget to mention in my intro is that when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm giving away this artillery stormtrooper from The Mandalorian. Not necessarily a Rogue One or Cassian Andor era stormtrooper, but a stormtrooper all the same, a nice villain for him to fight. So maybe you pick up this figure, you subscribe, you win this guy later on, you got a trooper for him to fight. You know, that might be something to do, so keep an eye out for that. We're very nearly there. Anyway, this is our standard Black Series packaging in our Rogue One color scheme. You got your Black Series logo up top, big window showing Cassian off well. That light blue, kind of like a minty green-blue for Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, Captain Cassian Andor, warning 4+ Hasbro. Some nice looking artwork, Cassian on the side with his name at the bottom. This side of the box features a wraparound window, wraparound blue stripe, and your Black Series logo. Back of the box features a zoomed in look at that artwork. Black Series logo, a bio about Cassian in varying languages, pause and read which applies best to you. He's number 2 in the Rogue One line. Bunch of legalese, barcode legalese at the bottom. Top of the box features a window, allows a little bit of light into the package if you should keep him in box if you're one of those collectors. I'm not a loser, I opened my toys, so let's go ahead and do that now. So here he is out of the box. Let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories like we always do. So, his main accessory is his blaster pistol. It looks really nice. It's in a kind of just basic gunmetal gray plastic. Looks really good. Looks like a blaster pistol. Not a lick of paint to be... Well, that was a lie. There's a little bit of a tarnished silver right on the tip of the barrel. So otherwise it's just all flat gunmetal gray. Looks pretty good. Fits in his holster well. This holster doesn't feature any sort of a strap with a peg or anything. Just slips right in and it looks good. But this gun also features a little bit of a gimmicky feature, but it is an on-screen thing. He has parts that can be added on. A stock to the pistol. Slips on. Hi, Ood. He's wrapping around my ankles and talking. He has things to say about this, too. And then it features the front end of a rifle that the muzzle of the pistol slides into, and it creates a rebel rifle-looking thing. Now, Cassian never used this weapon in this outfit. He actually only used it in that blue winter coat outfit, which was the Cassian figure that just peg-warmed for years and years and years. And that one only came with a pistol and not the rifle option. So, it is nice at least that the accessory exists. But if it had just come with the pistol version, I wouldn't have been upset. But more is always better, and I will never discredit Hasbro for trying. So, really nice option for the accessory here. Now, let's just take a look at the reason that you actually got this guy if you got him. Because if you wanted this Cassian outfit, you got it a few years ago when that 3-pack went on clearance at Target. Or you picked it up later on eBay, because even out of box, it was always a $10 figure tops. So, let's take a look at this Cassian. What do I think about this head sculpt? You know, I see it. It is the same head sculpt that they used on the original. And actually, let me just bring in a comparison. You know, they used a better flesh tone for the skin, and then they applied the photoreal with the head sculpt. But otherwise, I don't see any difference in the actual sculpt. It's just the, you know, what they did. You know, I mean, this is Jorge the Roofer, and that's Diego Luna. You know, like it's very weak here. I don't know that I like this one very much, but this one, I see the Diego Luna in it. It looks really good. The eyes turned out nice. I really like the kind of stubbly, beard goatee combo he's got going on. Looks really good. A lot of nice sculpt to the hair. It is just in black. There's no shading for texture or anything, but that's fine. It looks really nice. Otherwise, do I really know any differences in the figure? I mean, not really. It's painted the same. It's weathered the same. I mean, it was basically just a photoreal update. So, if you have this figure, there you go. The photoreal looks like Diego Luna. Looking around back, features some nice little gun belt sculpting. I've always liked this gun belt he has. But he's just a guy in cargo pants and a white flap shirt with a Star Wars-y leather jacket. He is the generic rebel if there ever was one. Some nice boots with buckles on them. He's a Star Wars citizen dude. He's no Jedi or anything. So, I mean, it's not the most exciting figure, I'm trying to say. But I do like it. I guess to run through some articulation, for an older figure, it's not bad. It kind of holds up pretty well. It features a ball on a hinge instead of the double ball neck, so you can only look up about that high. You can bring his chin down to his shirt, so that's good. Rotates, pivots a little bit. Arms can come up, they're tight, but you can't quite get a true T-pose out of him. No butterfly joints in this day and age, but an easy 360 at the shoulder. No bicep swivel, but single-jointed elbows can go to 90 and rotate. 360 on the wrist, with lefty hinging in and out, and righty also in and out, no up and down. He features an upper, mid-torso ball joint, which allows him to crunch that far forward, not really back. You can rotate, pivot's alright. His legs can kick out that far, and kick that far forward, not really back. Upper thigh rotation, double jointed knees, and go all the way up. No boot rotation. It looks like he would have it, but he doesn't. And his feet can point straight down, a little forward, and there's a forward-facing pin for rocker, so you can get him in some pretty alright stances. Remember, this is a 2016 action figure, so not your modern articulation scheme, but he's not bad. He's pretty good. To bring in some size comparison figures, how about the Jedha Patrol Stormtrooper, or basically just a regular trooper, and sure, they had dark troopers at that day and age, and I still have this guy out. So how about the Mandalorian Dark Trooper? So, not the tallest guy. I don't think Diego Luna is like a 6-foot guy. Isn't he in the upper 5 feet, like a 5'10" range? I think this works. I don't really mind the scale on him. It fits for me. So, end of the day, what do I think of this Cassian Andor? Honestly, I like it. I had the other one, of course, as you saw, I had him. I didn't hate it, but that face was just awful. And this is definitely a great update for the Rogue One shelf. I kept saying that I wasn't really going to get into these because I didn't mind the old Rogue One figures. And it seems like one at a time, I'm just starting. I got K2SO just because I hadn't done a review in a minute and he came in stock at GameStop early. I got Bodhi because he was never available. Now I got Cassian. I mean, at this point, man, I should just get Baze, Chirrut and Jin and just call it a day. But, do I like this figure? Yeah, I've never disliked the body. The head is finally up to par. I'm really happy with that. Do I think you'd like this figure? Absolutely. So I picked him up. With these Rogue One reissues, I'm going to say I'm not going to pay full price. I got a stack of Jyn Ersos and the Blue Coat Cassians for 2 cents each. It was what they were ringing at, or was it 3 cents? They were ringing up for pennies at Target in 2018 because they were still on the shelves, and it was just the system basically wiped them. And I cleared them out. It was December, and I just cleared them out to clear the shelf, and I dropped them in the Toys for Tots bin at the door. And that's just been one of my stories forever. It's just something I did a while ago. I don't see these as ever being worth the retail that they started at because they were never worth it to begin with, obviously. So I got this at GameStop. Right now they're running a 25% off most action figures sale. And tying into that, I was able to use my $5 monthly credit because I'm a Power Up Pro member, and then I had enough points for another $5 off. So it took them from 25 to 20 with then an additional 10, so I got them for $10. which I felt justified it for me, and it's just in time for the Cassian Andor show. So let me know down below what you're thinking of the show, spoiler-free, as I asked, and I will catch you in the next review. Thanks a bunch for watching. It means a lot that you did. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill, and that Stormtrooper is going to be given away to someone awful soon. So we're going to go ahead and cut it here. I got videos to work on. Thanks again. I'll see you later. Bye.